Hi, I'm Matthew. This is my channel, and welcome to Will It Shave Wednesday. Real quick, gonna roll that intro. I did need to roll the intro, but really, I meant to say, wet my face. All right, today's shave is going to be Bourbon Cowboy by the Cajun Blade. You guys have seen this on the channel before. A nice whiskey and leathery, sweet leathery scent. That's the soap I'm going to be using for today. I'm going to follow that up with a little bit of Whiskey Woods by Clubman Pinaud, or Pinaud Clubman, whichever you like to say. And I'm going to be using some Star Jelly on my post-shave routine. I have that soap already whipped up here in my Captain's Choice copper bowl, and I've got it just where I like it, where it's going to be nice and bloopy. I'm going to be using this PAA Doppler brush. It is the softest brush that I have. I would imagine it to be horsehairish or even softer. And there's a reason for that. Today's razor is going to be this Encina razor by Dovo. Probably can't see it. It's got that nice, I believe if I remember right, it's a Spanish walnut. Some kind of Spanish wood. And I got a little note there that's on my mirror. Okay. Thought I heard the Dovo coming in. Today's showdown, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be kind of a fun one. I don't know, I don't think this has ever been done, but a lot of people enjoy pre-shaves. So I'm going to be using this Proraso, and then I'm going to mix it up and compare it to Noxzema. So I guess this is what we're gonna, uh-oh, my little note came off my mirror here. So I'm gonna say this will be my thumbnail. And a lot of people refer to this as the rich man pre-shave. So I'm gonna kind of make a little fun out of it and say poor man's pre-shave. Now, if you go buy Proraso on Amazon, $13 for 3.6 ounces. If you go to Walmart and you buy Noxzema, it is 4 point something, we'll just say $5 for 12 ounces. Now, this is a third of the cost of Proraso, and you get 4 times as much product, which is very appealing. And I know Noxzema does make a shave soap in a tube. I've done a video with that in the past. But when I was a child, this, well, let's get going, and I'll tell some stories instead of blobbing. Anyway, I had this, I used this quite a bit whenever I was early on in the shaving. I'm just gonna, I don't even really know how much I need to put because I haven't used it in such a while. This has a little bit of a unique scent to it. I think that looks good. That's what most people put on. I've never really been a fan of the Proraso scents. Need to wipe my hands off here because I don't want to cross-contaminate. That might mess up the unscientific test here. And I'm going to be using the Noxzema on the other side. Try to use about the same amount here. I used to use a lot of pre-shave early on. I think I might have said that already, because I thought it might really help. And I could never really get a definitive answer. I tried different things, and I don't know what it was, but The scent on this is much more pleasurable for my nose. Maybe not for your nose. Put the lid back on there. I'll wipe my hand back off. Now, a lot of people, when they use pre-shave, this is what they do. And then they just lather on top of it. That's what I'm going to do for pass number 1. And then my passes after that, excuse me, I'm not going to put more on. I'm just going to continue shaving. I got a sponge here with some warm water on it. I'm going to wet the razor. And I got to put some lather on. That might be another video. Can you shave with pre-shave? I'm sure you can. All right, so now I'm going to probably cross-contaminate a little bit, but I'm just going to paint this on because I'm not going to, what do you want to call it? I don't want to disturb the pre-shave. Oh, yeah. And actually, the Proraso side feels like it has a little bit more menthol. Now I'm going to rotate my brush to this side, and I'm going to just paint it on here. I don't want to mix the pre-shaves. All right. Nice. Okay, now we're going to go get going with pass number 1 with the grain. Are you ready? I've got 2.5, 3 days worth of growth here. And you can tell the possum hair is getting kind of tough. I always seem to miss that spot. Felt like I just cut my ear. Oh boy. I think I did. Sharp little tip. That's what happens when you're coming in hot and you don't have your glasses on. All right, so far so good. And now we'll go with the Noxzema side and see if there's a drastic difference. I can tell that whenever I have longer stubble on my face, for me it seems like my razors are a little bit tuggier. Or at least it makes me feel better to be able to think that. It's like that initial bite until it gets to the skin. It seems a little bit tuggier anyway. And it might just be because the hair is longer. They both feel pretty equal. This side, you know, like I said, I could tell there's a little bit more menthol to it, which is surprising because what I was going to say earlier was when I was younger, my mom, or maybe it was me, I don't know, would use Noxzema for other things, like if you got sunburn or minor scrapes or scratches, you put a little bit of that on there, And it was probably the little bit of the menthol effect and some of the oils that's in there would help out a little bit. And truth be told, I felt like it did work, but if I do afternoon shaves or evening shaves and I've already showered for the day, I will always do a face wash with that just to get most of my natural oils and stuff that's on your face off. That way it doesn't affect anything. And it seems to, you know, work out pretty well. I feel like my shaves are actually a little bit better if I do that versus the bar soap. And I think it's just because some of the bar soaps have a little bit more like glycerin or something's different to where it makes your skin a little bit stickier. Or at least that's something I say. Comment below and let me know, do you use the rich man pre-shave? Have you tried the poor man pre-shave? Have you cut your ear when you're shaving? I did get it good. It's dripping down my razor here. Why is my hand? My hand's not working in that area. Use this hand. Down around the collar area, seems like my hair wants to grow this way, and I know I tell you guys that all the time. All right. Can't believe I cut my ear. Hit that something. It didn't hurt, it just felt, I could tell that I hit it. Eric's soaps are very nice. Nice and slick. All right, I'm gonna get cleaned up with some cold water and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. What a nice shave. Got a little nick, cut, slice, whatever you want to say it. Overall, wow, the skin feels pretty similar. And I had a nice close shave. I want to go ahead and put the splash on here. I'm going to give her a little shake. Oh yeah, this pairs nicely with that soap scent. I can't remember if I told you, I might have got distracted, but both of the pre-shaves have similar ingredients, which I find pretty interesting. They're not exactly one for one, but they have a lot of similarities in them. Wow, what a nice shave. Well, I can't really say that one did better than the other. I feel like they were pretty equal. If you want to nail it down to price or menthol, if you love the menthol, The Proraso has a little bit more if you want more of the value. The Noxzema does just great, and you get more bang for the buck. Other than that, that's going to be the shave for the day. I'll put a picture right here of everything I used. And if you found this video helpful, entertaining, or downright disgusting, hit a like or dislike to let me know if I'm in the right track of making videos for you guys. And I will see you on the next shave video.